Shalom, shalom to the nation of Israel. Before we get started, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men, peace, blessings, salutations to the remnant, men, women, children, shalom, right? So, this your brother Shapar, man. So, yeah, I was thinking about it yesterday, man. The Bible, you know, the people like to come in and say the Bible is, you know, God is all love and this and this and that, but the Bible got a lot of things that's getting ready to come down the pipe, man. A lot of serious things, man. The digital tag, digital money that's gonna be tied to the digital tag that they're gonna be trying to insert in you, which they already doing that in Georgia with the little kids. You know, World War III, nuclear situation that going on right now. Joe Biden even quoted Revelation 16:16 last night, talking about Putin using nukes and stuff like that. So you got that. You got all types of things going on, man. In the scriptures, man, that, you know what I'm saying? The destruction of Babylon. So let's start out with Haggai chapter 1, verse 7. Let's get that. Haggai 1 and 7. Yeah, man. So you out here thinking, Haggai chapter 1, verse 7. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Yeah, man. We at the time where you should be considering your ways, man. You should be considering your ways, because Exodus 15:3 says this. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name, Yahweh. By Hashem, Yahweh Shai. The Lord's name is Yahweh. So he's a man of war. When he let loose on this place, man, it's gonna be something, man. Let's get Ezekiel. Let's get a couple. This ain't gonna be long. The Bible got lamentations, mournings, and woes going on all in it. Ezekiel 2 and 10. Matter of fact, let's get Ezekiel 2 and 7. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. But thou, even with the dude with the yesterday, he said Yah's wrath, YAH with an apostrophe S, Yah's this, Yah's that. All I put was a asterisk, and put Yahweh, right? That's all I said. And so he come back with all this stuff, and he been crying for like a damn day and a half, just cause I told him that Yah is not the name. Oh, we need to stop before it escalates into this and this and that. Like, what are you talking about, brother? What are you talking about? You the one acting all emotional and this and this and that. He's still on Twitter crying right now. I'm like, damn, bro. Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 7. And thou shalt speak my words into them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. They are most rebellious. But thou son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like the rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. And when I looked, behold, and hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. See? Plain as day, man. That's what the scriptures got, man. That's what, yeah, in the kingdom we gonna rejoice and we gonna be joint heirs with Hamashiach and all of that. That's great, but that's in the kingdom. We still got to get out of this kingdom first. This kingdom got to still be put down. 2/3 of our people. Clearly it say 2/3 of our people going to die. And clearly it say that judgment going to start with the house of the Lord. And if the righteous scarcely be saved. So the righteous is even going to go through it. So where will the godly and the ungodly and the sinner appear? It's going to be rough, man. We trying to warn y'all, man. We trying to warn y'all, man. The Bible is not no lovey-dovey book, man. It's not no lovey-dovey book, man. It's a lot of correction going to happen coming up for us, Israel, and for the other nations, and for the world, man. Revelation 18:12. And the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars, so as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not forth a third part of it, and the night likewise. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of the heavens, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels which are yet to sound. Yeah. So the Lord is holding back the angels, the angels that the winds, the destruction. He's holding it back for a certain time, man. Where's that at? We could get that in. Let's get that one to back that up. Ezekiel 9:1. He cried also, Ezekiel 9:1. He cried also in my ears with a loud voice, saying, Cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand, and one man among them was clothed in linen, with the writer's inkhorn by his side, and he went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of power of Israel was gone up from the cherub, whereupon he called to the threshold of the house, and he called the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side, and said, and the Lord said, Go unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. See? So he's once the one angel, the elect is sealed, and once the killing start, the Lord gonna turn them loose on everybody, man. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is a mark, and begin at my sanctuary. And this mark is the Tawah, the exemption from judgment. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. Yeah. So the Lord is gonna let loose, man. The Lord is gonna let loose, man. The Lord is gonna let loose, man. The Lord is gonna let loose. So you need to consider your ways, cause there's lamentations, mourning, and woe in the scriptures, man. All up in the scriptures. And we coming to the part where it's all what they call it Act 3, the final act. We in the last days. We in the final act. It's about to jump off, man. 2. Habakkuk chapter 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Yeah, it's gonna come, man. All of the things that's in the book. Let's get this one, Jeremiah. Yeah, I ain't gonna make this one long. Yeah, man. Lamentation, mourning, and woes is written in the scriptures, man. Clear, man. Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. See? That's what the prophets come out and talk. You can feel them when they be biting you. Damn mosquitoes. Let's get Haggai. Chapter 2, I think around 5. We start there. Yeah, Haggai 2 and 5. According to the word that I covenanted with you when ye came out of Egypt, so my spirit remaineth among you. Fear ye not, for thus saith the Lord of hosts. And he said, let's read the 5 again slow. According to the word that I covenanted with you when ye came out of Egypt. So it's not till it's talking about after Egypt. This is the destruction of the empire after Egypt. So my spirit remaineth among you. Fear ye not, for thus saith the Lord of hosts. Yet once it is a little while, and I will shake the heavens and the earth and the sea and the dry land, and I will shake all nations, and desire of all nations shall come, and I will fill this house with glory, saith the Lord of hosts. Say, we try to tell y'all, man, it's coming, man. It's coming. Get ready, man. Get ready. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. A whole lot of pain, a whole lot of hurt is getting ready to come to this place, man. A whole lot of place, and it's easy to see in the scriptures, man. Let's go Revelation 14 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying, unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, a complete number. And the remnant were affrighted, and gave glory to power in heaven. So even up there escaping what you see going on, we still, Salakia, the elect. And Lord willing, I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? The elect gonna be up there still affrighted, and they escape what's coming. 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quick. And the 7th angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of the world are become the kingdoms of the Lord, and of his anointed, Hamashiach, and he shall reign forever and ever. See? So you know, for the kingdom of the Lord to come in, all of these nations going to fight. They not going to just give up easily. They going to fight, and it's going to be rough. And it's all in the scriptures. And you could clearly see right now that they're gearing up with that. You got United States over there in the middle of South Korea and North Korea. Did a test with South Korea, and their missile blew up. North Korea shot some missiles before they did their test and after they did their test. United States is over there in the middle of China and Taiwan. Taiwan just said that if they come near, China come near them, they gonna take it as a first step or first aggression. So they said they gonna get out there and do something. China already done said that United States don't want to get involved with the Taiwan thing. Then you got United States over there in Ukraine fighting. They are actually fighting. They just standing back, they standing back like this, giving the weapons to Ukraine for them to fight. Here you go. Here goes some new weapons. Here goes some new missiles. Go ahead and fight. This is how the Ukraine's is changing the tide of the war, because the United States is feeding them weapons. And that's going it's about to pop off, man. It's about to pop off, man. It's about to pop off. Let's go Micah chapter 4 verse 1. But in the last days, well, clearly we are, but in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established on the top of the mountains, the other governments, the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and shall flow unto it. And many nations, and many nations shall come and say, Come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord and the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. So now imagine that, man. The kingdom of heaven set up, and all the nations that thought they was nuclear powers had all these armies, all these militaries and all that, willingly doing that. They not going to willingly do that. They going to have to be beat down, man. They going to have to be beat down. And that's where we heading to. All of the militaries of the world getting in a battle, and the Lord coming back and beating them down, man. And we will walk in his paths, for the Lord shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem, and he shall judge many people and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords in the plowshares. Yeah, they were going to put all their weapons down and all of that. They not doing that now. They giving up. Everybody dropping nuclear submarines and all of this shit that could make tidal waves, atomic tidal waves. This is what they doing now. And they shall beat their swords in the plowshares, and their spears to pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Yeah, this is what's coming, man. That's not really the one I wanted to get. Where is it at? I think it's Malachi. That was a good one, but I wanted Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. This the one I wanted. Malachi 4 verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Malachi, telling you, man, the scriptures read rough, man. The scriptures read rough for these last days that we're in, man. Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts. This is what's coming to this place, man. This is what's coming to this place, man. This is what's coming to this place. This is what's coming to this place. Amos chapter 1 verse 2. And he said, the Lord will roar from Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the inhabitants of the shepherds shall mourn, and the top of Carmel shall wither. See? This is what's coming to this place, man. The Lord is going to come and tear this place up, man. Let's go. Let's get 9. Amos 1 and 9. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered the whole captivity up to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetual, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the places of Bozrah. Yeah, that line up with coming from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah. Let's get Obadiah 1 and 18. Let's get that. 17. Obadiah 1 and 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. That's who running the world, Esau. For the Lord hath spoken it. 21. And saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau. That go back to Malachi chapter 4 and Haggai and all. We shall judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. Yeah. Isaiah 20, 60, and 12. Maybe start at 10. 11. Therefore thy gate shall be open continually, and thy gate shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day or night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall utterly be wasted. See? The Lord is not playing. The Lord is not playing games, man. Nahum. In the scriptures is lamentations, mournings, and woes. So if you in here thinking that it say something different, you are lying. Nahum 1 and 2. Power is jealous, and the Lord revengeth, and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. The Lord is slow to anger. One day with the Lord is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as one day. The Lord is slow to anger and great to power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in a whirlwind, and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. See? Jeremiah 25. Get a couple more, we get out of here. Yeah, man. These is all future prophecies we talking about right here, man. So going in the scriptures. Let's go. Woo. 12. Jeremiah 25 and 12. And it shall come to pass, when 70 years are accomplished, that I will punish the king of Babylon and that nation, saith the Lord, for their iniquity, and the land of the Chaldeans, and will make it perpetual desolation. And I will bring upon that land all my words which I have pronounced against it, even all that is written in this book which Jeremiah hath prophesied against all the nations. For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also, and I will recompense them according to their deeds, and according to the works of their own hands. For thus saith the Lord, power of Israel, not of the whole world, of Israel, unto me, take the cup, the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all nations to whom I send thee to drink. Yeah. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them. Then took I the cup at the Lord's hand and made all the nations drink unto whom the Lord has sent me. Yeah, they gonna drink of the cup, man. They is gonna drink of the cup, man. They is gonna drink, man. Like I said, in the scriptures is lamentation, mourning, and woes, man. Isaiah 34 and 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. See? This is what's coming, man. The Lord is not playing, man. The Lord is not playing, man. The Lord of hosts is his name. He is not playing, man. And the scriptures clearly point these things out, man. Joel 3 and 1, I think. Behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, or Shaphat, Yahweh's judgment, basically, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they scattered among the nations and parted my land. See? Let's go 9. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares unto swords, and your pruning hooks unto spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. That's what you see right now. Everybody gearing up. Even the smallest of nations talk about they want to get nukes. United States getting ready to give all of the little countries around Russia that used to be the USSR. They talking about giving all types of nations nuclear weapons now. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahushaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Yeah, the day of the Lord is near, man. The day of the Lord is near, man. It's near, and it's clear in the scriptures, man. Isaiah 13 and 4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. See? 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. See? Get one more. Yeah, man. The Lord is not playing, man. Consider your ways, man. Lamentations, mourning, and woes all up in here. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 5. The Lord just is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not. But the unjust knoweth no shame. I have cut off the nations. Their towers are desolate. I made their streets waste, that none passeth by. Their cities are destroyed, so that there is no man, that there is none inhabitant. I said, surely thou wilt fear me. Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 7. I said, surely thou wilt fear me, thou wilt receive instruction, so their dwelling should not be cut off. Howsoever I punished them, but they rose early and corrupted all their doings. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations. We just was reading about that, Yahweh Shaphat. To gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. See? This is what's coming, man. Lamentations, mourning, and woes. And we at the end of the scriptures where all of these things is about to play out, man. You know, the action shit scene where they go to do the bust the bad guys at the end. The Lord getting ready to bust the bad guys at the end, man. He done built his case. He done sent his men out there on the highways and byways to charge them according to the scriptures with the 100% truth. And so now you see more and more prophecies starting to play out. And so the Lord is about to come past judgment on this place, man. So yeah, so with that one, man, hope this one was edifying, man. We getting at the end of the story, man. The end of the book is coming, man. So we're going to say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike it to a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations. Keep pushing this word, man. Keep pushing this word, brothers. Word up. No matter what ThruTube do or whatever, keep pushing this word. To the remnant, men, women, children, remain spiritual out there. Kwam Yasharab and Abba Barakathum, family. Shalom.